Bonjour! That was very dramatic. My name is Abomination, and welcome back to the RoDL Week 8. I have a code here. That is definitely the Dr. O Coffee. Oh, extremely nervous. It's been a long time since I battled. This is actually a Wednesday, the week after. I've almost taken... And this is after the Christmas break. This is a long time. I am so nervous. I am losing my freaking... Oh. Show me your team. Ah! I was afraid of Duosion. It is coming. What was I not? Okay. I didn't say what I thought he was going to bring. But, Carradine goes in, except for a Girder, but Girder, I can take hits from it after a curse. I'm going to lead with Deontay. Stealth Rocks aren't that great. But, and no Escavalier. Okay, I was afraid of Escavalier. That's what I was worried about. I'm going to lead with Deontay. It could be obvious, though. But I beat... His Stealth Rock setter is Stakataka. That's it. There's no Carbink. So he might not even go for Stealth Rocks. And there's no Attract on my team this time. Simply because a lot of his guys are generalists. So I didn't really want to do that much. Yeah, that's me. Derma. He's going to lead with Girder, which is actually great. Great lead for me. This thing can't... I'm actually going to just... go ahead and turn down the TV a little bit. Sorry about that. Let's turn down the TV a little bit. I kind of have a free Moonblast, I want to say. Not really. I have a free Stealth Rocks. This Girder I'm not really afraid of. I kind of just want to Moonblast it, though. I want to just Moonblast here. I am just going to Moonblast here, because if Stakataka comes in, so be it. I can hurt Stakataka. I'm just going to Moonblast. I'm going to see what happens when I just Moonblast. Usually it's going to switch, so Stealth Rocks was the play. Jelly Bean, it sounds like Stakataka. That's going to be Duosion, though. Not too worried about it. I can hit this with Moonblast. If we're going to drop, it's pretty good. It's actually going to do a decent amount, and I do get the special attack drop, which is pretty cool. Jelly Bean comes in. Jelly Bean takes a big hit. Jelly Bean doesn't really like it that much. I'm not going to send in cracks yet. It'd be dumb. I kind of... Do I have to switch? What does this do to me? I could Moonblast again, but if he starts Calm Minding, that's a big problem for me, so I'm actually not going to do that. I'm actually going to switch to Entei. Nah, I can switch to Carradine here. What happens if I switch to Carradine? What did he hit me with? Not much. I'm going to switch to Carradine to see what he wants to do. If he Calm Minds, whatever. I don't have any critical hit moves, so this is a bit scary if he has Acid Armor and Calm Mind. He's going to Flash Cannon. Okay, so it's a good thing I switched. It's not doing anything. Don't drop me. He's going to drop me. He is going to drop me, unfortunately. That is super unfortunate, actually. So that's going to mean I can't actually stay in on this and start setting up. That is terrible. I could, but it's not ideal. I'm going to switch to Zarks. He didn't bring Clawitzer either. I'm going to switch to Zarks. And I can party shot it if he decides to start setting up, or if he switches. He saw that he did nothing to me, so I kind of walled this thing. But since I switched first, he actually is just gonna... He is gonna stay in, he's gonna do something else. He's gonna switch though. I'm actually faster. Yeah, that was dumb. Of course, okay, so here comes Kale, which is this Sceptile. So that's good for me. because I can push Flamethrower here, or I can Parting Shot. If I Parting Shot, then I can easily switch into Entei. I'm actually going to Parting Shot here, because if I can get an Entei switch in, I can freely fire off a Sacred Fire. Like, it's like a very free Sacred Fire. And Shiny Sceptile looks pretty cool. Look at that eyeliner there. He's going to switch again, so I'm going to be able to get some initiative on this. Durma is his lead, which is this. So I'm going to Parting Shot this. And I don't really want to take a knockoff from this, but I can easily just switch this to, like the Aussie. There's a lot of switching going around here, so I'm actually going to Stealth Rocks up. I'm going to go ahead and Stealth Rocks this time. Simply because he's doing a lot of switching, so am I. So if I can start wearing down his team. With this, is he just going to go back and he's just going to go back in his Jelly Bean? Is it Regenerator? It is definitely a Regenerator. That's fine by me. If he's a Regenerator, that leads me to believe he's not a Calm Mind set. Last time I switched in Carradine on this, I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Because he can't do anything to stop it. He could double. If he doubles, it's a great play on him. I'm faster than that thing. If he does switch, I'm faster. He's just gonna Flash Cannon again. Plays the safe Flash Cannons again. If he gets another drop, it's annoying. No drop this time, so I'm actually gonna use Curse. No, I'd rather deal with Sceptile first. So he's gonna switch. That's obvious to me. I'm gonna switch to Entei right now on his switch. So I'm gonna make a double here. So he's going to switch. If he stays in, it's really good on him, but I'm actually going to make a double. I'm going to get my pressure. He actually goes for Future Sight, which is interesting. So he actually doesn't do what I thought he was going to do. But like I said, I get a free Sacred Fire here. I don't actually have a Dark type to take this Future Sight. But I could Sacred Fire here. If I burn anything on his team, it's really good. If he stays in, I could burn this. There's residual damage still. If he switches to Stack Attacka, he won't switch to Stack Attacka. He's going to switch, though, into Whole Wheat, which is going to be this Volcanion. Whole Wheat. That's not going to do anything. I anticipate this to be Scarf, though. Cracks can come in on this. Zarks can't. If it's Scarf, I kind of want to just Stone Edge this thing because I am Assault Vested, and he might over-predict. I actually am just going to Stone Edge this because I think he's going to try to predict me to switch. I'm not going to miss. I'm just going to do a decent amount of damage to this thing. It's actually really going to hurt. He's just going to defog to get rid of the rocks. That's fine by me. So that's really fine by me because now I get to do something else. And I'm going to take Future Sight Attack with the Assault Vest. That is going to hurt, so that's going to mean that I can't live another one. But Sceptile can deal some damage to me if I don't save Entei. So I actually am going to save Entei, and I think this time he's going to not... I think this time he's going to try to pull something fancy like Steam Eruption. He can't heal with Whole Wheat here, so that Stone Edge was big damage. He's probably going to Steam Eruption this time. Yeah, Steam Eruption, I'm going to get the Water Absorb this time. So now I get to do something else. I get to Scald. No, I don't get to Scald because this thing could hurt. I get to Shadow Ball here. Nothing can take Shadow Ball. There's no normal types. So yeah, I get free Shadow Ball here. This thing can't touch me, really. Pretty sure this thing can't touch me. So I get a free Shadow Ball. And I gotta speed this game up because this is actually... The timer's gonna happen in this game, I can tell you that right now. If I can't get rid of that Sceptile fast enough, timer's gonna get in my face. In our face, and I really don't want to lose to timer again. He's gonna switch the Whole Wheat, which is, you know, that's obvious. He's gonna send in his Girder lead, which is pretty powerful. This should take a decent amount of damage with the Shadow Ball, I think, though. Yeah, that's pretty good damage, I think, against the EV Light user. And I get to... I'm not going to Scald this thing, because it can easily run Guts on me, and that would really start to, like... I'll put some pressure on me, but I can switch to Zarks here on the knockoff, because it won't do any damage to me. He could predict this, but I don't think he will. Zark's the ranked master's gonna come in here. He's probably just gonna, he's just gonna knock off, so that's not gonna do much to me. Because I can't lose my items, so it's not gonna do bonus damage. So I'm actually just gonna fire off a big multi-attack here. Yeah, I'm gonna fire off a huge multi-attack here. This is gonna hurt anything. I can hurt this. I am just gonna hit this. So this is gonna do a decent amount of damage to this. Yeah, that's a decent amount of damage. He's gonna fire punch me. So that's gonna almost take me out. Don't burn me. He's not gonna burn me. But I get to Psychic Fangs now, and if I can knock this thing out, that's great. Because then Carradine's got one less thing to worry about. So I'm actually gonna Psychic Fangs right now. So this should do more damage than the last thing. Psychic Fangs is going to get the KO on the Girder here, which I should be writing down, but I don't actually have my paper with me, so I just got to remember it, plus I'm recording it, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. So now I'm going to take the lead, but Savali is definitely injured, right? Here comes KO, which was what? Which is this Sceptile. Which is okay by me. I could just let him knock me out, and I can get a free switch into Entei here. So, yeah, I am. I'm just going to Parting Shot in case he tries to be fancy here. But he's probably... Yeah, he's just going to Drain Punch me. And that's just going to get KO very likely. Yeah, it's going to get KO on me. But that's fine, because I can bring in Entei. And I get to Sacred Fire again. He is faster than me, but I don't think this thing gets Earthquake. But I'm starting to question that. I don't think it gets Earthquake, and if he has Drain Punch, he probably doesn't have Focus Blast, so Carradine, if I can get it in, does a lot of damage. Against anything else, if I can bring it in against anything else, it should do a lot of damage. So I'm actually just going to Sacred Fire again, and he can't switch in the Beast last time. So he's going to Swords Dance. So he's Sash, Focus Sash, but if I burn him, if I don't miss, if you miss, I swear to God. Okay, I'm going to hit him here, and if I burn him, he's actually dead. So this is very risky. That's a critical. I don't think that matters for the Focus Sash. If I burn him, he's actually knocked out here. I'm going to burn him, so that's just going to take him out. So that was very risky for him to do that, but... That Burns is going to be able to take this Sceptile out, which means both things that have a Fighting Type move now are gone. So Carradine can come in here, and now I have the initiative. Again, Whole Wheat's going to come in here, which is this thing. It can live, unfortunately, a Stone Edge at this point, but I can switch in the cracks almost for free here. I just feel like it's so for free because I don't think it can do anything to me. Like it can, what is it gonna do? It both is stab. I'm immune to its water and I resist its fire. It doesn't get any grass moves outside of Solar Beam, and it's boots. He's just gonna Steam Eruption again. It's heavy duty boots, so I'm not worried about it. And now I get to fire off another Shadow Ball here. And this is going to hurt everything on this team. He has no choice but to either let this thing go down or go into Stack Attacka. And I'm built for Stack Attacka, so this is a very good spot for me. Very good spot for me. So I can either get rid of this, or I can start whittling down that Stack Attacka, because I got Strength Sap. So the Stack Attacka, I'm not worried about it whatsoever. I can bring it down with Shadow Ball. And Strength Sap, and I can stall it out, and it won't be able to hurt me unless it gets a critical hit with Stone Edge, but the chances of that are even lower. So he's going to switch, very likely into Stack Attacka, VTEC Duosion. Trying to think of what that stands for, if I'm being honest here. And I honestly have no idea what it stands for. I'm gonna use Shadow Ball here. This is gonna hurt this. If it's weakness policy, that's bad. It's gonna do half. No weakness policy? I should be able to live any hit from this, and I might be able to knock it out, but I don't know. I'm sort of questioning that because I'm worried about dying here, but I'm actually gonna Shadow Ball. I can Strength Sap later on. He's gonna Shadow Ball himself. I should live this. Yeah, I live that easily. This is gonna take out this Tapu Lele. This is gonna knock out this Tapu Lele right now. And that's huge for me. Bringing that thing down is very good. Really worried about it. I was really worried about it. I'm gonna get Leftovers Recovery, which is nice. If he brings in Stack Attack on faster, I get to Strength Sap it, and that will bring me back to full. If he goes back into Volcanion, he can't hurt me, so I can Strength Sap that and go back to full. And if he brings in Cornwall, which is not the last thing, if he would have brought in Duosion, I would have been able to handle that too. So I'm actually going to Strength Sap this. Because if he Trick Rooms, whatever, I can reverse that, and I can absorb this thing's attack right now, which is going to lower his attack right there, and I'm going to heal back to full. This should bring me back to full. Yeah, that's definitely bringing me back to full. And he's just going to Earthquake. That does nothing to me after that drop. So I can Scald now. I can just freely Scald here, I think. No, I can't freely Scald. I'm actually going to Shadow Ball just in case he switches into Volcanion. I'm actually going to Shadow Ball here because I don't really want him to heal. He does switch. And it's going to be Whole Wheat, which is the Volcanion. So I made the right play. I'm going to Shadow Ball this. And 2 of these will probably knock it out. The next one will knock it out for sure, and he still can't hurt me, so I'm just gonna hit this with a Shadow Ball, and I'm gonna knock this thing out. I almost scalded there, but thankfully I didn't. I'm gonna Shadow Ball again. He shouldn't be able to live this. He goes with Flamethrower. He's faster than me. I don't think he's Scarf though because he's Defog. He does burn me, which is kind of funny. But it doesn't matter. It's gonna cancel out my Leftovers though, and his Whole Wheat's gonna go down. Whole Wheat Volcanion's going down now. Leftovers plus burn. I wish it just didn't do the animation for the timer, but unfortunately it will. So I'm just gonna be back to 286. Psychic Terrain's gone, so no more Steel Roller unfortunately, and Endgame still hasn't come in yet. I've only lost one guy, and it wasn't appropriate for Endgame to come in at that moment. He's going to bring in the Duosion. So I'm just going to Shadow Ball this. This is going to hurt. I have Trick Room ready for him to set it up. Excuse me. I'm going to Shadow Ball this. This should hurt. He's not. That does a lot of damage. It's not enough to counter his... he has Energy Ball, which is... I overlooked. Which is going to hurt, but I can Strength Sap this. I'm actually going to switch. I beat Stack Attacker. I can just Strength Sap once, and Stack Attacker can't hurt me. So I get a free switch here. I get to go into Carradine, or Deontay, really? I can't really hurt this thing, unfortunately. Deontay, no, I'm not going to go to Deontay. He has Flash Cannon. But I can go into Entei here, I think, or Carradine. Carradine walls this thing. Carradine walls this thing, and he can switch to Stack Attacker, but I'm not worried about it, because if I get a Curse up, Stack Attacker can't hurt me, and then I should be able to get 2 Curses up. Matter of fact, I'm always faster than Stack Attacker. Even at -6, I'm faster, and he's going to Energy Ball again. I'm not worried about that. He might not have recovered, simply because of the fact that he's... just because of the fact that he's... He actually stayed in. Stayed in, which is worrisome. He goes with Fuji Sight. Well, that's a whatever in my book. I should be able to tank that easily. I'm gonna go for Iron Tail. I'm gonna go for Iron Tail. 3 minutes left till the battle ends. Don't really want it to... Ooh, expanding force. There's no Psychic Terrain left, so this shouldn't... I'm not worried about it. Yeah, that's not going to do much. I'm going to go for Iron Tail. I am going to miss, unfortunately, but I'm not worried about it. Now I get to recover. I get to recover. He's faster than me. He goes for Future Sight again, which is a mistake. Because it hasn't actually happened yet, but it's going to happen right after this recover here. So, how much does this Spring Future Sight do? I tank that like a champ. It's 25%. Now I'm going to go for a huge Last Resort here. If he doesn't switch, I might just knock out this Duosion here. He's going to go for Expanding Force. Alright, Carradine. You ready? Use Last Resort! Which is just going to destroy this Duosion. And Duosion's going down now. So now in comes Stakataka. And even if it knocks me out, there's 2 minutes left in Battlelands. I don't even think that we're going to get a thing here. I can just recover. And I can see what he wants to do. He's body press, that's whatever. I'm just going to recover, see what he wants to do. I can't really hurt this thing. It will take a long time to beat it, but I can beat it though. I did calcs, I do beat this thing no matter what. He goes to body press. I tank this, pretty sure. Yeah, I tank this. So I can just go for Iron Tail here. Just to try to end this match. I'm going to go for Iron Tail. I'm going to hit it this time. Not going to do anything like I knew, but I am going to get the defense drop like I wanted. He's going to go for Gyro Ball. This is going to do less. Yeah, it's not going to hurt me. I go for Iron Tail again. I beat this thing eventually. There's nothing he can do. I hit another Iron Tail. It's going to do some more damage. I'm going to get another defense drop, which is huge. He's going to body press again, but that's fine. I'm still tanking these hits. I'm not going to be able to knock this thing out. Unfortunately, before the timer ends, actually I might be able to. If he's nice, he lets me knock this out. As long as I don't miss. Could save him differential though. I'm going to Iron Tail again, because if I miss this Iron Tail, he knocks me out. But if I hit the Iron Tail, I'm going to miss the Iron Tail, so he's actually going to be able to hit. He goes for Heat Crash. That actually knocks me out, so I thought I was going to live that, but now I get to bring in the Banded Miltank. Even if it's his defense boost, yeah, he's low, he's still low on defense, so I'm going to bring in Endgame really quick and hopefully get Miltank a kill. So I really just wanted to be able to do this. I really just wanted to use Endgame and I still haven't been able to, so if he's nice, he lets me get this KO. Thank you very much for that. Oh, he has the Sugarberry, so he might live this. He's still at -2. This is Banded. This is going to KO. Yeah, that's going to KO Cornwall. That's great. Sugarberry. And that's going to KO Cornwall. And he's actually going to let me get the kill, which is very nice. I very much so appreciate that. Thank you. And that is very good for us. That is good for us. And that is a good game to my opponent. I actually really like that one. I will take their league card. Thank you for your league card. And thank you for your battle. I will not keep playing, though, because the nerves have been... They're really increasing, but now they should be decreasing now that I finished it. So, to review really quick, that was a great battle. They're all great battles, really. Week 1 was a little bit unfortunate. You guys haven't seen it yet, unless, never mind, you might have. I Banded Miltank. Did not get to push Retaliate. For the second week, I brought it, but I did get a kill with her. And she didn't die, so that's going to help her differential a little bit, because I think she was like 2 and 5, and that's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Just completely unacceptable. Cracks did very good. I believe it KO'd a lot of stuff. KO'd... What did it KO? KO'd Tapu Lele, KO'd Volcanion, Tapu Lele, Volcanion, and maybe something else. Zarks didn't KO anything, but I weakened that Girder enough to be able to knock it out. Actually, no, I did KO. I KO'd Girder with Zarks, so that's good. So that's 4 Pokemon. Entei, 5 Pokemon. Entei took out that Sceptile before it had a chance. It was Focus Sash, Swords Dance. They could have done some serious damage. Thankfully, I got 50% burn, because if it would have got that attack off and knocked out Entei with Drain Punch, it would have got a lot of health back, and then it just kind of runs through the rest of my team, and it would have put in some major damage, so it would have done a lot of damage here. And then Caradine got the last 2 KOs with... No, he didn't. Caradine got 1 KO with a Last Resort on the Duosion, which is enough to put it down. Deontay didn't get a KO, but getting Rock Step at the beginning forced him to use Defog on that play, and I got some big damage off on the Volcanion, which is big. Which is great. I needed that damage. I really wanted that damage. And so yeah, I'm pretty proud of my Jellicent set here. It's a pretty standard set. I had Trick Room to turn it off. He didn't actually use Trick Room, which I was surprised to see. No Trick Room. Just because his team is so slow, so I was expecting to see Trick Room. Tapu Lele and Sceptile are the only 2 fast things on his team, really. So I was really expecting to see Trick Room, but there was none. So I didn't have to shut it off. But that is great. My nerves are gone now, pretty much. I'm still nervous, still recovering from the nerves. So they're not gone. But that's gonna be the end of this video. I had a lot of fun with that one. Got to show off some of my stuff. And I will see you in week 9. I officially moved to 5-3. Yeah, 5-3, which is great. And I just got another +4 differential, which is great still. Right, so I have a decent playoff chance. But as long as I don't lose, I'll knock on wood if I have any. I have some over there, but I'm not going to reach over to knock on it. But anyway, I'm done talking. I'll see you in the next battle. Thanks for watching. Smell you later.